I'm not worried about my shot. Here,
how are you guys today?
Good, Brenden. How are you?
I'm exhausted.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was a day right there.
Okay.
Yeah. It was definitely
I assume we can just start, right?
Oh yeah, you can go ahead and get started. Sorry guys, I didn't know you were waiting.
That's all right. How big does this week feel? Feels like everything hinges on this game now for this team.
It's just another week, honestly. It's another game. Yeah, you can go ahead and put pressure on it and say there's a whole bunch of narratives out there, and you really can't feed into the narrative because at the end of the day, we got two teams going at each other, and we're preparing, and we're ready to go out there and attack the day.
Their receivers get a ton of attention. Is it kind of a mano-a-mano matchup game for a guy like you to kind of show the world where you just kind of stand on the receivers in this conference?
Oh yeah, most definitely. You see, they got some of the top receivers in the nation. Some would even call them the best receiver group in the nation. I'll pit my guys up against anybody, and I can't wait to really go out there and see what my guys go out there and just perform and be able to just go head to head and get to showcase what they can do on Saturday.
What gives you confidence that this team is still capable of winning a Pac-12 title?
I see the work people put in every day. Everybody's composed, everybody's ready to go and just put the best foot forward to do the things that's necessary just to move forward and get past some 2 losses. And even those losses were a couple mistakes away. And you can see it from the Cal game, like, hey, we were a couple mistakes away just from losing that game. And that was a big step forward because it's hard to pull games out like that.
What was the vibe like after Jalen Smith knocked that ball out in the end zone?
Honestly, I was already focused on the next play. You're going to have to ask Jalen or something like that because honestly, I was already thinking about, okay, we got 58 seconds to go and score if they get this. So I was getting myself in that mode just to go down there and win the game.
Coach talked a lot about how that game could be the springboard. Did you feel that right afterward? Did it feel like some relief had set in, or did it have a broader impact on you?
I wouldn't say as such. I would have to say some people can go ahead and get complacent after a Cal win, but we really have to go out there and prove ourselves Saturday. There's a lot to go ahead and fix and correct, and we will come ready and prepared. I'm 100% sure that Grinch and Riley will have us ready to attack that day.
So today was a hard practice. In what ways was it different than normal Tuesday?
I don't think anything was really different, just as for the setup or anything as such. I feel as though people came to work today. People came like, hey, we have to get better. We have to push each other to the next level so we can go ahead and perform that way on Saturday and won't have any, I would have to say, I would say mistakes, but it's not even about the mistakes. It's about just being present in the moment and not having a fear to make a mistake. If guys can go ahead and let loose, I promise we can do anything we put our minds to.
You played this defense, all throughout spring camp, fall camp. Is there a big difference with how they're playing now versus how you guys played them all throughout that time?
I mean, guys grow, things change. A lot of these guys, I would say, have stepped up as the leaders and models, role models, I would have to say, because most of the guys that were vocal at the beginning of the season, hey, like, a lot of spots got taken, a lot of guys stepped up, so just seeing how they developed over time and the guys who went ahead and stepped up and took on that role, yeah, it's definitely changed.
Let's do one more.
They can announce that Zion's missing the rest of the season. What's having him at safety, after him missing an entire season last year, him being at safety this year and playing against him?
Zion's an unbelievable player and even more unbelievable person. Day in and day out, he continues to put in the work, and honestly, I was very saddened just to see him go down, but missing that type of piece, it hurts us, but at the same time, you got to go ahead and get the next guy up. It's the next guy mentality. We have to move forward. We have a big game this week, and we got to make sure we're all collected and ready to go.
Thank you, Brenden.
Thank you.